Hey guys, it's Adrian and today is Vlogmas day 4. I don't have a vlog for you today because I have to work tonight, I have to teach class, and by the time I get home I'm going to be exhausted, so editing a video is not in the cards. I'm not going to do that to myself. So I've got a pre-recorded video for you today, and today's video is the end of the year book tag because it's the end of the year. I can't remember if I did this last year or not. I probably did. I thought I wouldn't be one of those persons. I can't remember if they did videos, but I have become one of those people. This tag was created by Ariel Bissett and there are 6 questions. So I thought, nice easy tag video to bring you. Question number 1 is already one that makes me feel guilty. And it is, have you started any books this year that you still need to finish? I talked a tiny bit about this in my October-November wrap-up and December TBR. I have had a reading slump problem where I pick up a lot of books and I don't finish them. There are 4 main books that I've started that I would like to finish eventually. There are other books that I've started and just decided to DNF, but these are the 4 that I would like to finish. The first one is a book that I started in August for the book swapathon, and that was A Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovic. This one is about 2 sisters that can manipulate beauty. That's part of their magical power. It's kind of complicated. Something happens to their mom and they're trying to figure out what's going on. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I do remember that this is sort of magical realism. I'm pretty sure it's magical realism, and that's not really my thing. So I'm tempted to DNF this one, but I did think the story was a little bit interesting. So this is one that I'm hoping to finish soon, not by the end of the year. Let's say this, I am not going to finish any of these books by the end of the year. Maybe one if I'm lucky. I can't, because they are books that I put down for a reason, and I'm already feeling slumpy, and if I try to finish them, it's just going to be terrible, and I'm never going to read a book ever again, because I'm a drama queen today. So I would like to finish this one eventually. Same thing goes for The Liturgy of the Ordinary by Trish Harrison Warren. I did enjoy this one. I listened to the first chapter or so on audiobook, but I wanted to go through this one and I wanted to annotate it because I found it to be quite interesting and thought-provoking, and there were things that I wanted to think about. So I want to annotate it, but I need to have time to annotate it, and I know your girl don't got no time. The next book is a book that I'm technically currently reading. I'm reading it slowly, and it's a huge book. I haven't put it down, but I don't anticipate on finishing it for a long time. That was the coffee pot, so it counts. And that's Written in My Own Heart's Blood by Diana Gabaldon. This is the 8th book in the Outlander series. I am only like 60 pages in, maybe. I'm reading this one on ebook in the car. I mentioned that in my last video. So this one I hope to finish by next Christmas. The last book for question number 1 is a book that I forgot to bring downstairs. Editing me is not very happy, but that's Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. Question number 2 is, do you have an autumnal book that helps you transition into the winter? No, not really. I was really into reading big chunky fantasy books, which might be what burned me out reading, but I usually like to read those when it gets cold outside, because then it's kind of cozy with a cup of coffee, you know. But there is a book that I do love to read around Christmas time, since we're in Christmas and I'm doing this tag a little bit late, and that's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I read this book every year. I love it. I probably won't read it this year. I might listen to it on audiobook. That would actually be fun. That's a good idea. Question number 3, is there a new release that you still like to read by the end of the year? A new release that comes out in December? No, there aren't really that many books coming out in December that I'm really excited about. I am really excited to read The Wicked King. That comes out on January 8th, and I am thrilled. I cannot wait. It technically doesn't count because it's not 2018 yet, but it's close. Next up is, what are 3 books that you'd like to read by the end of the year? Like I said, I'm a little late in doing this video. It's currently December 4th, so I have less than 4 weeks of the year, and I'm not going to try to force myself to do that. I'll be happy if I can finish 1 book by the end of the year, and if I had to pick 1 book, it would be a book from my December TBR, and that would be A Court of Frost and Starlight, because it's tiny and there should be no reason why I can't finish this one. Question number 5 is there a book that could still shock you this year? I would be happy and shocked if I actually finished a book this year, an actual physical book and not an audiobook, because I haven't been reading any. So that would shock me. Does that count? And number 6 is, have you started planning any of your reading goals for 2019? And I'm gonna have to go with no. Not officially anyway. I have decided for at least the first few months of the year I'm only gonna do 1 video a week, and if I have time and energy and I feel like it, I'll do a second one, but I'm not gonna try to do 2 to 3 videos a week at this current moment because of my job. I just don't have the time. So that's the only goal I've really set. As far as how many books I want to read, what kind of genres, all the stuff that I usually do, I haven't started yet. But I have to do that soon because my 2019 reading goals video comes out in a couple weeks. That wraps up the end of the year book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you have not yet, I would love for you to subscribe. Click the notification bell for any more Vlogmas videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.